how we do that is that we give people the tools to explore the layers of their heritage. So we think of heritage as a thing of layers. You're not just defined by your ethnicity or the places from which you descend. You're also who you are is determined by the communities that raise you, the land on which you're raised, your connections and knowledge of your history, and the invisible layer, your identity in terms of your neurodiversity, your gender identity, your sexuality. All of those things make you who you are. And when we have a community where everybody is in touch with their heritage and the layers of their heritage and able to transmit or share the parts of that they want to and see one another, that lays the groundwork for cultural equity and racial equity. Before I talk a whole lot more, we're going to play a song. This is one that Briar and I co-wrote. It's about the state I was raised in Oregon. Part of our battle is to make people understand that, racism does not just exist in the South or elsewhere. In Oregon, you had exclusion laws that were on the books. So this is a story of the singers. Well, they were singers, they were musicians, but they were loggers of the South that were brought up from places like Missouri and Arkansas in the 1920s, and they created a multi-ethnic logging camp outside of Enterprise, Oregon, in eastern Oregon. And this is when it was still, according to the Oregon State Constitution, illegal to be black in the state of Oregon. And so folks lived in defiance of that law. They they developed an amazing culture there. And one of the descendants of the leader in the black community, Lucky Trice, his daughter, Gwen Trice, a decade ago founded the Maxwell Heritage Interpretive Center. And last year purchased the entire town site and logging camp area, like over 100 acres, that will be dedicated to an outdoor school, archaeological easement, all for folks of color to experience the outdoors. So we want to celebrate Gwen and her father, Lucky, with the Maxwell Blues.